Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing a part 2 of what I did the other day on Squiggle. Basically we went through and randomized the ladder for the next 10 years for the AFL season. Today we're basically just going to be redoing it again. We won't do any specific amount of time, we'll just be reshuffling and randomizing the ladder just to see what crazy results we get out of it. If you did enjoy last video on this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as some pretty interesting content like this should be coming out a few more times than it usually is. So yeah, make sure to drop a sub if you are enjoying this type of content, and we'll get straight onto Squiggle and see what crazy results we can get. So here we are on Squiggle, and basically what we do, we come over here to rate my ladder. If you haven't seen the first episode on it, it was some pretty crazy stuff. And then obviously this is how the ladder is currently. It is perfect, so it's 100%. And let's just do an example. Random the ladder. It's now 36%, as hardly anyone is in the correct position. We have Carlton coming in second. Look at that top four, that is absolutely insane. So we basically, let's just do 15 randomizers for today's video. So we'll just do randomizing the AFL ladder 15 times. So this one doesn't count, I was just showing you guys a bit of an example. So for the first ladder of the season, or of any season, who knows what this could be. Here we go, the random ladder, boom. Carlton on top, what the hell? Carlton finishing minor premiers in whatever season this could possibly be. We've got a F. Jeez, we've got an F, or 36.8% correct. We have Adelaide coming in second, Geelong sitting, so as you can see this tick here next to Geelong, that means that they are in the position that they are currently in the AFL 2021 season. So they are currently sitting third on the table. In the top four, we've got the Doggies in here as well. We've got Richmond, Gold Coast in the top 8. That's never going to happen. Well, it won't happen for a long time. Sydney coming in 7th, Port coming in 8th. And then GWS being, this used to be, these bottom two teams used to always finish around that position where they are here. A few years back when GWS were new to the league, they used to finish down here basically every time. Got North Melbourne here, not too many interesting results. West Coast finished here, finished 9th this year. So Collingwood, Essendon, North, Saints, Freo, a bit of a surprise, finishing down in 15th. We'll move on to the second ladder. Can we get anything a bit more crazy? Because this, let's be honest, this one wasn't too great. Here we go, boom. Brisbane on top. Okay, see, this is actually a pretty predictable ladder, I reckon. Brisbane on top, Sydney in second, Geelong in third. Geelong have finished third 2 years in a row. Collingwood sneaking into the top four. Richmond finishing 5th 2 years in a row, or two ladder predictors in a row. Essendon 6th, Freo now in 7th. Adelaide sneaking into the 8th. That is quite interesting to see. Port, GWS, Gold Coast, the Dogs, Melbourne, Hawthorn, North. West Coast in the bottom 3, St Kilda in the bottom 2, and Carlton have just gone from top of the table down to the bottom of the table. So much can change, and we've almost got actually over 50% here, so actually not too bad. If we can get anything above 50% in these randomizing of the ladders, that would be a pretty cool, pretty good effort as well. So, random ladder, boom. Carlton have finished first again. What's happening? They've gone from top to bottom to top, and look who's back at the bottom, GWS. So every time Carlton seem to finish first, GWS finish the exact opposite position on the ladder to the Blues. So geez, that's a bit crazy. Richmond in second, St Kilda were just down in 17th, I'm pretty sure. Now they're in the top 4. Jeez, this is so insane. Hawthorn, Essendon, Geelong, Brisbane in the top 8. So apart from Adelaide and Carlton, that is a alright top 8, actually, and Hawthorn. Yeah, and Hawthorn. That's an alright top 8. Sydney down in 9th, Collingwood in 10th, Port, West Coast, Freo in 13th. That's probably where they deserve to be after the past few years. Melbourne in 14th, that's a bit stiff. Gold Coast where they should be. The Dogs definitely not where they should be. North in 17th, that's probably where they should be. And GWS once again finishing last on the ladder, so geez, yeah, whenever Carlton finish first, the GWS Giants finished last. So we'll randomise it again. As you can see, geez, we got 30% on that ladder. That is not good at all. Here we go, random again. And, oh wow. Wow, this is amazing. Oh my god, we've got 60.7%. Or C-, which is not too bad at all. First is Sydney. Second, Port Adelaide, which is where they are. Third, Geelong, which is where they are. Melbourne, fourth. Oh, we could have just... If we switched these two around... Sorry, not those two. These two are... Oh, God. What am I doing? These two around, we would have got even a better score. So, geez, that is actually a really good randomising ladder if we want to get something accurate to the current ladder that we have. Brisbane, Hawthorn's in the top 8. The Doggies now sneak into the 8. Also do the Pies. Brizzy, North, Carlton, St Kilda, Gold Coast, West Coast, GWS, and this bottom 3, or this bottom 4, it's a bit crazy. This is not going to happen for a while. Well, we'll go again. So, Hawthorn finished on top, and Collingwood finished wooden spooners. Wow, alright, so 48.6. And if you did see last episode on this, obviously Freo finished, I'm pretty sure, in the top 4 for about 8 years in a row, which is crazy. And now they're just finishing bottom 10 for a long time. So Hawthorn in first. West Coast were just down at the bottom of the table. Now they are second. Gold Coast somehow in the top 3. Essendon in the top 4. Sydney, GWS, Brizzy, Melbourne. Right, now for this next one, we're going to do something a little bit different. Why don't we do reverse? No, we can do reset and then reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. Imagine if this was the sitting table. We'll randomise it again, so we've got 100% perfect. Now let's see, if we click random, what score will we get? 22.5. Oh, that's the worst one we've got so far this video. Sydney coming in first. St Kilda coming in second. Freo in the top 4 finally, there we go. Gold Coast coming in fourth. The Suns are loving the top 4 finishes in this video. 5th, Geelong. 6th, Hawthorn sneaking in there. 7th, Richmond. 8th, the Kangaroos also coming in the top 8. Bit surprising to see. Carlton finishing 9th. Adelaide, Melbourne, Bulldogs, West Coast, GWS. And this bottom 4, or this bottom 3 is a bit whack because they are all doing... they're all having pretty good seasons in the real league. I'm not sure how many we have exactly done, but we'll just go for another 6 more. And we'll see what we get. So here we go, 6 more, now 5 more. We got over 50, so that is not too bad at all. We've got Collingwood sitting in second last, and look at that, Geelong is sitting third again, which is where they are currently. So Geelong have had a lot of finishes where they are currently in the actual on the actual ladder in the season. Essendon finishing minor premiers, bit crazy to see. St Kilda just missing out on the finals, 9th. Freo back down in 14th, where they should be. And nothing else really catches the eye apart from Carlton back in the top 8. What on earth is that? Random again. And Carlton now finished top of the table. Wowee. The Blues have finished minor premiers about 3 times now this video. So, yeah, geez. Carlton doing really well. And the Dockers, where are they? They're sitting in 10th. So the Dockers having nowhere near as good as a season as they did last video. Collingwood sitting in, if we just reverse these, look how much better that makes the score, because these bottom 3 would have all been correct, which is pretty insane, but no, they just had to put North Melbourne above Collingwood, and then nothing else really does catch the eye. We'll go random again, and we've got St Kilda on top, and we've got Port Adelaide in second, so not too bad at all. The Suns finishing in the wooden spooner position, Freo sitting in 11th, which is where they are, so we've got a tick for that. And nothing really is that, nothing else is that good, nothing else is that crazy. Now, can we get a crazy one? I'd really like if we could get a really, really crazy one that is just off the charts crazy. Here we go. And the Dogs finishing first. That is not, actually, this one's actually pretty crazy. So the Dogs finishing first, no surprise. Carlton second, that's not going to happen for a while. North third. St Kilda 4th. So if we just ignore the Doggies in that top 4, look at 2nd, 3rd and 4th position. That is insane. The Dockers finishing in the 8, and the Suns are loving the top 8 finishes in this video as well. They love making it in here. Geelong finishing out of the top 8, so do the Lions. Port, West Coast, Melbourne down here, Collingwood, GWS, Hawthorn, Essendon and Richmond finishing as the Wooden Spooners. Here we go, we'll do a few more. Randomise. What catches the eye there? Not much. Brisbane and GWS are the only ones that are in the correct position. So getting 2 isn't bad. Let's see if we can get 0. Oh, well, we just have. There we go. Freo on top. Freo finally win the minor premiership for the first time in this video. Melbourne coming in 2nd position. And that top 4, imagine that top 4. So it'll be Freo and Adelaide going head-to-head and Melbourne and Essendon. Jeez, okay, maybe not imagine that top 4. Then it'll be GWS and Collingwood going head-to-head and North and Brisbane. Jeez, no, that's a shocking top 4. Top 8, should I say. We'll randomise it again. Where are the Dockers finishing? They are finishing back in their 11th position, which is where they are in Melbourne. Finishing on top of the table, which is where they are also in the season. So, not a bad randomising of the ladder at all. Collingwood sitting in 6th. Gold Coast once again. The Suns have had a ripping season. Few seasons, should I say. So, the minor premier is correct. Wooden Spooner isn't correct. So, if we just move North down here. What makes the worst score? If we probably put North on top, put the D's down here, then that would probably dim down the score a little bit. So we'll do 2 more ladder predictors or ladder randomizers, and that's 54.1. That is not bad. And the D's have finished first 2 years in a row in this video, and the Dockers trailing in 2nd position. Where will the Dockers finish this randomizer? Here we go. For the last one of the video, where do each AFL team sit on the randomising of the ladder? 3, 2, 1. Oh, we finished 12th, which is only 1 position away from where we actually are. Nobody is in their correct positions. However, they are very close. And once again, Gold Coast finishing the top 8. They really love their top 8 in this video. But if you did enjoy and like this interesting content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully a few more videos out on this type of stuff on Squiggle, the randomizers, because they are pretty interesting, pretty fun to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.